As you may or may not know. And today we are going to be talking about a phenomena that I've been seeing on TikTok called RCTA, race change to another, or ECTA, ethnicity change to another. It's a doozy. So these people are a group of people online who aspire to change their race or change their ethnicity, Ollie London and his disciples. But these people are mostly like...
and his disciples? like fucking Jesus, dude.
Queens, I'm assuming, right? Like 12 to 16 years old. They're not fully there yet, you know what I mean? So they don't feel, comfortable in themselves or in their race or ethnicity. So they're basically just like, screw it, I'm going Korean. Yeah. Now, all cultures are available to vulture, right? The world is your oyster. However, a lot of these people seem to want to be Asian. They really want to be East Asian. They saw One Twice fan cam and they were like, I want that. I need to be that. So let me just show you.
Dude, K-pop and its consequences have been a disaster for society.
Guys some posts so that I can introduce you to the world of RCTA. My family uses this cream called Fair and Lovely. I think it's from an Indian grocery store. It worked really well on me. I think they're trying to trade tips on how to get lighter skin because East Asia is just obsessed with lighter skin. Like,
colorism is really bad.
If you're a shade darker than porcelain white, you might as well just put a bag over your face. BTW, does anyone know any way I can look more Japanese as a Chinese person? I feel like since it's both an East Asian country, we have many similar features and it's hard to make progress because I don't know what features are more Japanese. Oh my god, as a Chinese person, that literally pains me to read. Like, what? Like, 你疯了吗? Here's my progress.
I don't know what she said, but I know it was fire. Okay? If anyone knows what she said, I speak neither Mandarin nor Cantonese, so I don't know. But the delivery was good.
Before and after.
She said, have you gone insane?
And with peace and love, the after photo it looks like you've been crying. Any good subs for monolids? I see the fold coming. Don't you not? If you want monolids, then shouldn't you not have a fold? Also, in this community, there's a big focus on like subliminals and like manifestation. I will get into that later in the video. Japanese.
Guys, have you seen the video of the lady who like manifested losing 20 pounds? Oh my god.
Subliminals and like manifestation. I will get into that later in the video. Japanese. I am Japanese. I love being Japanese. I'm a part of Japanese culture. I am Japanese. I can speak Japanese. My hometown is Japan. And then it has the South Korean flag. And then it literally just... goes down the list. Like, I am Chinese, I look Chinese, I am Filipino, I look Filipino, I am Vietnamese, I am proud to be Vietnamese, I am from Vietnam. Me taking photos of myself knowing that when I post them, I'll get compliments on how Japanese I look. This one says, reminder, ethnicity change to another and race change to another is valid. Why? Because it's just changing races. It's harmless. You'll live. Guys, I'm so happy. I'm getting results and I'm looking more Korean. I'm so excited to be fully Korean. I got Korean eyes, very pale skin, and I got dark hair already because I was Japanese and half Syrian. In parentheses, not anymore, of course.
It's the not anymore, of course, that sends me, dude. In response, I have to say, you will never be Japanese. You will never find the love of your life in Japan who looks like this and is a cutie pie Japanese girl. You will never be the protagonist in an anime. You will never have superpowers that allow you to overcome your most greatest tribulations. You will always be a loser. That's for the people watching the video who want to change races to become Japanese. If you're not trying to change your race, don't worry about him. That wasn't for you. Why, Denims? When is it my turn?
From the moment I understood the weakness of my whiteness, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of anime. I aspired to the purity of the blessed Japan. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if you will not be cancelled. One day the crude biomass that you call a temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved, for the weeb is immortal.
A robot talking about whiteness, dude. Oh my god. From the moment I knew the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. Oh gosh, dude. Alright. Alright, stop. This video is giving me psychic damage, by the way.
Eek, I'm so happy! So clearly these are young people who are, you know, quite ignorant and have some sort
And sorry, let me let her finish. God, I'm so problematic. Let me let this woman finish. Okay, Women's History Month every month.
of insecurity or self-hate with themselves, and they simultaneously really love the certain aspects or traits of a different race or culture. So they're just like, I'm transitioning.
Yeah, okay, now that she finished that thought. No women interrupting here. I'm a feminist. By the way, I couldn't help but notice how fat your boobies were. But I'm not like other guys. Anyway. Okay, what were we talking about? Yes. Also, I'm going to say something as well. I feel like I grew up with a lot of colorism and a lot of racism. And I did not like the way that I looked, and I was not happy with the way that I looked. I was not happy with anything. And so like, and that was like when I was a teenager growing up. You know, like I was literally, I was upset that I wasn't white. I was like, because I grew up with a lot of colorism. Like it was better to have lighter skin. And so I was like, oh, this is bad. You know, like I don't look good because of this. And then you grow up and then you realize, why the fuck did I ever think that? That was the stupidest thing on the world. Like in the planet. Like this is so dumb. How is Denims about to start saying, I notice how fat your boobies are, and then run into an ad break? Yeah. Oh, God. So it's like same, but now I realize I am white, just Hispanic. Racist ass societal conditioning. Yeah, I mean, like, we don't really, I feel like, okay, this is my opinion. I feel like we didn't really have a lot of, like, brown actresses that looked brown growing up. Like, there weren't any. Whereas I feel like now there actually are quite a few that have, like, that aren't, like, super pale. Because I, from my understanding, the Black community has also talked about this, that a lot of celebrities who are Black end up getting their skin lightened, which is really fucked up. And then you kind of grow up not seeing anyone dark-skinned ever be portrayed in, like, a positive light. And it's really fucked up. And, like, I ran into the same thing growing up, not to be like, he just like me for real, but I grew up with the same thing where, like, I just literally didn't see, like, I didn't see a lot of people that were considered beautiful or pretty who were also not white. You know what I mean? Like, Selma Hayek was, like, the only one. And Selma Hayek is, like, Hispanic. Like, so it's a different, it's even a different region. You know what I mean? Whereas, who's the chick who plays, well, there's first of all, there's the chick that's married to the one Jonas brother. Oh God, what's her name? It's like Priyanka. Is that her? Yes. Like, I did not grow up with like Priyanka. Okay, I did not grow up with this. You know, only recently I have seen like the Oriental area of representation show up. That's our queen, don't disrespect her. True, very true. Wait, Denims, are you Arab? Yeah, I'm Arab. I am not Hispanic. I know I get profiled for Hispanic very often. It's gotten so bad that like I have my white friends go to the counter anytime we go to any cuisine that is not, any cuisine that the people are speaking Spanish. Because it's happened so many times that the worker will start speaking Spanish to me. And I'm like, I don't speak that language. I speak the other brown language. Okay? So anyways, I just don't do that anymore. IMO, you look Caucasian with like a good tan. Yeah, I feel like there's some passing, because I've met white people that look like me. Like they've done their DNA test and they're white. They're like basically fully white. I think they have got like some Spaniard blood in them or whatever. But like everything that's like 75% European or whatever, and they look like me. Or like I've even met Greek people who were like 100% Greek who look like me. The other brown language. Yeah. I like to describe it as like there's like Central America, South America brown, and then there's like Mena brown. You know? I get it in Miami, but I'm Spanish. I always think, why do they assume? Yeah. Okay. Do you also speak Arabic? I speak a little. Obviously, Arabic dialects are fucked, but I speak a little. Okay. So I wanted to say something. It was right. So the point that I made about this. Like I can understand Arabic better than I can speak it, basically, because I just don't practice speaking Arabic very often. Basically, I remember growing up with a lot of colorism. I remember growing up and not liking who I was because I didn't have good role models. I didn't have people that taught me to like love how I look. You know, like I didn't get that. Like I remember, because my mom is like obviously like my parents, my family is like it's like a different generation. They like immigrated or whatever. But there's a lot of colorism. Like I know East Asia is really, really bad about colorism. North Africa is really bad about colorism. It's like you have to be the lightest skin tone you can be. And so I remember being told like, hey, don't go out too much in the sun because then you're going to get too dark. And it's like, okay, cool, nice. I remember hating the fact that I had curly hair. This is, by the way, straightened. Just so we're all on the same page. This is just straightened and I put it in a ponytail or like in a like bun, and that's why it waved like this. Normally my hair is like fuzzy. And I hated it. I hated it. I was like, why can't my hair be straight like everyone else's hair? Just be easy to take care of and look nice all the time. And I remember just like I did not have that. And so it like literally, there's like this one TikTok page and it makes me so happy. It's like this dad and he like does his daughter's hair. And it just makes me tear up because he like tells her to like love herself and stuff. It's like, oh, so I wish I had that. And I hope more people have that. I'm a Flexican dude, but I'm tall and built like a U-Haul truck. So everyone thinks I'm Polynesian or like Samoan, especially now that I'm in my long hair era. Wait, that's so sick. I'm half black. I used to have an afro and I used to want to have hair just like Justin Bieber because that was cool back then. Dude, can you believe people thought Justin Bieber hair was cool? God, dude. Jesus Christ. Those were dark days. Those were dark days. So my point is, I'm not surprised that if you put a bunch of like kids in front of an iPad from the day that they are born, and then you have them on the internet for like their entire childhood, which is a mistake, by the way, and then they grow up in a society that's colorist and racist, yeah, I'm not surprised that there are people that are like, yeah, I'm changing my race. I don't want to look like that. I don't want to look like this. And it's pretty weird and fucked up, you know?
Time to fetishize. And as I'm sure you know, that's just not how that works. You know, I can't sit here as a Chinese person and be like, oh, I really enjoyed my trip to Vietnam. Pho is so good and I love their cute little hats. I guess I'm just gonna become Vietnamese now. Say phu and hap I'm la. And I'm not trying to be too harsh because clearly it seems to me that most of these people's frontal lobes are nowhere near fully developed.
Okay. That would have been bad. I had to control myself so bad to not spit that all over my keyboard. And it was a lot. It was like a big chug of water.
It's been so fun being a part of your community. Most normal political streamer.
Oh, thank you. Gay Ghost Prince, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. And the nicest compliment I ever got was that. What was it? Let me think. The wording. Basically, despite the fact that I do politics, I'm not annoying. Which is like the coolest compliment to get. It's like, okay, thank you. Hey, thanks, thank you. I also have really thick eyebrows and I have a bubble butt and I was bullied for that. And now it's like the beauty standard and I just can't accept it because of the years of bullying I had. Yeah. I thought your favorite was came for the boobs, stayed for the politics. I still think that one is base as hell. Both of those are really base as hell. But yeah, everyone is so mean to me. Yeah. I also grew up with very thick eyebrows. My eyebrows are a lot thinner now. I think because I've been threading them so long that they've just, some of it has stopped growing back. And I've always had the same proportions. So my ass is disproportionately larger than the rest of my body. And I was hardcore bullied for this. And then like fucking a decade later, it's like, actually both of those things are good. It's like, okay. Cool. Beauty standards. I love it. God. Okay. All right. Back to the video.
Developed, but if you think that liking certain parts of a race, ethnicity, or nationality justifies you, switching yours around like you're a customizable sim, let's just be real for a second. How was everything? Oh, the burger was amazing. Thank you. Yeah, really good first meal for my first time here in America. Yeah, and my tacos were so good. They tasted really authentic. Oh, wow, wonderful. That's great. Because they definitely are not. Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to go get the check. Okay, I'm going to be honest. That meal, life-changing, okay? Those tacos were so f***ing good. Look good. I think I'm just gonna be Mexican now. I mean, I did not ask to be born Latina. Do you know what I'm saying? After watching that football game yesterday and seeing that bald eagle at the zoo and then eating this burger tonight, from now on, I identify as American. Okay? Red, white, and blue, all the way through. Like,
He's so funny, dude.
why do I want to buy a gun right now? Sorry, I've got to make an emergency call to mi madre because I need to tell her that I need a quinceañera even though I'm 24. How to get a gun. Hola, mommy. ¿Cómo estás? What? Oh, wow, that's really easy. So I want to talk about something called subliminals a little more because this seems to be like a very...
Dude, I fucking can't. Oh my god. God damn it, dude. Oh my god.
important part of the RCTA journey. So subliminals are basically these videos that RCTAs or ECTAs watch in order to get the desired traits of whatever race they're trying to become. Lots of times they will post their results on TikTok or Discord and, trade around subliminal videos so that other people can look Asian too. And usually the results are kind of like, these were my eyes before watching subliminals, and here are my eyes now after. Okay, like, are you just squinting? It's like you might as well just pull your eyes back and be like, wow, these subliminals really worked. So I actually haven't watched any of these subliminal videos. I've only watched like the results on TikTok. So I wanted to watch it for the first time on camera because I'm just like, what could this possibly be? Monolid, oh, not monolid, subliminal being the third thing up. Oh my god, subliminal, get epicanthic folds instantly. And this has over 300,000 views. Do not tell me. Is this just piano covers of K-pop songs? This is what's gonna turn me Asian? You're joking. You're joking. I'm sorry. This subliminal that has over 300,000 views is just a piano cover of a Blackpink song with an Asian eye in the background. All right, we need to watch more because I'm actually stunned. Okay, this one, Monolith Subliminal with Taeyeon. This is just ASMR with pictures of Taeyeon just flashing. Is this real? I love this. Listening to it on a loop has already dropped my eyelids down. After a few hours, I'll have monolids. I've been using this for about a week, not every day because I currently can't. Well, clear your schedule. And my top eyelid is coming down so fast. I'll listen to this overnight today too. Thank you so much for this sub. I have monolids. My monolids are perfect. I have visible monolids. I have natural monolids. I love my monolids. People love my monolids. They always compliment my monolids. I have pretty monolids. I have natural genetical monolids. I have permanent monolids. I love my pretty monolids. I adore my monolids. Whoa, you have natural monolids? I wish I had monolids. Asian eyes. OMG. How
Okay, I know it's mostly kids, but oh my god.
How did your eyes change so fast?
Okay, this feels unbelievably racist.
The first comment says, y'all are weird. Oh, this one looks fun. Okay, so clearly those don't work. And if you know what, if you watch those and it makes you happy and it makes you feel like, no, you know, I can't. I think I'm trying too hard to be understanding because I think these people are very, very young, but you just, please, just stop. Clearly, these do not actually work, but I saw this post on TikTok that someone said, the urge as an Asian person to join an RCTA Discord server and tell everyone this is what I look like after watching those subliminals. No way this is actually happening. The world is a scary place. That would be so funny. Like to already be
so
fully
good.
Asian and then just walking around being like, damn, those subliminals really worked. Have you ever wanted to become Asian but you didn't know how? Don't worry, I was just like
I want to be Japanese so I can get my anime waifu.
you a few months ago. That is until I started creating my very own subliminal videos that gave me a complete transformation. This was me just 3 months ago.
Ew!
Whiter than a snow day on Christmas morning, am I right? But after using my subliminal videos, now I look like this. Caucasian, but without the cock.
I am way too immature to watch this video. I am way too immature to watch this.
My race change has been so successful and seamless that the other day when I was walking past a group of middle school boys, one of them shouted ching chong at me. And that's just how effective my methods are. All you have to do is listen to my foolproof videos whenever you can. I really mean it, whenever you can. Do not let there be a moment of silence, okay? And without a doubt, your eyes will change in no time. You're Asian, you're Asian, you're Asian, you're Asian, you're Asian, you're Asian, you're Asian. You're Asian, you're Asian. Don't believe me? Just hear some testimonials from some other transformed Asians who have used my videos to go from Utah to Shanghai. This is an astounding before and after which shows just how effective our methods are, and we have dozens of success stories that— I'm sorry, what is this? I told you you didn't have to speak. But I'm just showing people how my subliminal videos have made you look so extremely Asian. What do you mean? I look Asian because I am Asian. Many people believe that.
No, not the white girl's makeup.
I look Asian because I am Asian. Many people believe that after watching our videos. That's how effective they are. The last thing I want to talk about are face
She's like a comedy genius. Oh my god.
claims and body claims. It's, you know, it's like your goal for the end of your RCTA journey. Sometimes it's K-pop idols, sometimes it's Douyin influencers, other times I'm sure it's just like, you know, they typed in cute Thai girl into Pinterest and just, you know, selected the first thing that came up. And I know that people have always done like body goals online and stuff like that, but this just feels different because it's more like, you know, you're trying to change your ethnicity, not get abs. And to do a face claim where you're like using subliminal videos to try and make yourself look exactly like this person you don't know, it's like, okay. Like imagine you're scrolling through TikTok and then you see—
It's like The Secret. You guys know what The Secret is, right? It feels like that, but repackaged garbage. Manifest it. Okay? Manifest it.
See someone use your face as a face claim. It's like, okay, thanks, I guess. But stop. Can you imagine someone being like, does anyone want to use me as a face claim? And they're all like, no, we're good. The whole face and body claim thing is quite strange, especially when it's someone who's like not even in the public eye. Like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't think like this, but when someone uses like, oh, Sakura from Les Seraphim is my face claim, it's like, I mean, yeah, me too. Like, I wish I looked like her. And I think it is because we as a society view, idols and celebrities as like kind of like above a normal human. So when they're doing like the face and body claim towards them, like it seems a little bit more normal to me, even though it's still weird. But if you're posting random strangers online who have no platform or are not in the public eye at all, like it's like your friend or some person you saw on your Instagram Explore page, it's like, why? Like, you're really gonna post that online, like, so openly? Like, whatever happened to having a little bulletin board in your room where you just have the pictures privately? Like, you're gonna, like, put it on blast for the
People need more shame. People need more shame and need to do things in their home more often.
whole internet. Did you just take a picture of me? Yes, I did. Sorry. It's okay, I guess. Can you delete it, please? Oh, I was actually gonna use it to manifest Asian traits upon myself. As a white girl. You're a white girl? In the skit, I am. Yes, okay, sure. Sorry, why are you trying to manifest Asian traits? Well, it's a long story and it's really personal, but basically I started watching anime last week and that shit is good. Right? Okay. Yeah. So I've been looking at a bunch of photos of Asian people and then posting it online so that I can show the world what I want to look like once I change my race. Right. Well, I can't stop you from doing that, but I would prefer if I wasn't a part of your little ritual. All right. God, people cannot take a compliment these days. I guess I'll just post Lisa from Blackpink and call it a day. Okay, well, I would aim a little lower than that. Or like a lot lower than that. So you do want me to post you. Okay, well, obviously these people are only focused on the positive
She's so fucking funny, dude.
aspects of each race, ethnicity, or culture that they want to be a part of. They want the cute clothes, the cute makeup, the good food, and the East Asian aesthetics, but they don't want the racism and what it was like to actually grow up Asian in America. There is a boom of East Asian aesthetics.
Dude, growing up in the US, for like the longest time, growing up as anything other than white fucking sucked. Like, I remember the whole fucking bringing my food to lunch and it smelled. And then being like, I can't bring food to lunch anymore. And like in hindsight, I'm like, bro, that was some bussin' food. I should have been eating that food. That food was bussin'. That food was so much better than the fucking ham sandwiches. Well, the fucking cheese sandwiches that we had. Like, bruh. White people do this shit to black people all the time. Yeah. Asian cuisine as well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Like, if you're East Asian or you're South Asian, if your food is smelly, you just get made fun of until you stop bringing that food in. Which is so stupid because, like, I think specifically, the group, obviously I'm not trying to oppression Olympics this right now, but I think the group that gets it the worst is South Asian people, because their food is actually like spiced, like it's seasoned. That's why it smells that way. It smells because it tastes good because it's got a bunch of spices in it. And so many people I knew who were South Asian just like,
I know exactly what she's talking about. People always called me pepperoni boy growing up, and not because I wore tight jeans. It's hard dealing with all this Fritophobia. DNM balls, DNM pepperoni. Give me a tank.
In the Midwest, there are no spices, yeah. Asian food is so good. It's so good. White Americans have no right to be hating on other culture food, like says you, dude. Yeah, yeah. Smells like curry is so dumb. I know my friends have gotten that. I never got it because I grew up in India. LOL. Yeah, and it's like, it's so stupid. Did you grow up in California? No, I grew up in New York. Africans, not necessarily Black Americans, have it that bad as well. Yeah, I've heard. So like, I don't know enough, but I've heard that also people, like from like the Caribbeans and like from Jamaica, have very flavorful food, and they've had to deal with this growing up also, which is so stupid because it's just tasty food. It's delicious food, you know? Yep, I had a lot of Indian friends that worked at their parents' restaurant, and they tell me how they would shower 4 times a day to make sure they wouldn't smell like spices so they wouldn't get bullied. It's just fucked up, you know what I mean? It's so fucked up. And it's like, it smells good, you know? I got shit for bringing in food that smells like Ras Al Hanout. That's fucked up, dude. That's so yeah. Yeah. Curry goat, oxtail are very flavored and spicy and spices. I think you meant and spicy or spiced. Jamaican dishes, yeah. But like, dude, I haven't had one, but I've watched. First of all, my mom makes this one oxtail. It's very good. But I've seen like Jamaican food on TikTok, and they make the oxtails, and it looks so good. It looks so good. I know that shit is way too spicy for me. Okay? I do never ever challenge. Never challenge, and I can't challenge anyone to like a spice competition, to be honest. But it looks so good. I got some Jamaican cuisine the other day, and it was so hot. It was so spicy. And I was like, I'm like crying, and my nose is running, and I'm eating the food. I'm like, it's so good. It's really spicy, but it's so good. Do the 1 chip challenge? I already did the 1 chip challenge on camera. It was terrible. It was so bad I had to end stream because I was in unbearable pain. It's also the kind of food. Certain foods will come out in your sweat and body odor more. Yeah. We can make it mild for you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's just finish this video.
In pop culture with K-dramas, K-pop, anime, you know, all that stuff. And East Asian traits are now seen to be a lot more attractive and desirable. But let me remind you that this shift was very recent. Sure, you want to be Asian now, but I doubt you would have wanted to be Asian when I was growing up, being called Ching Chong or being asked if I could even see because my eyes were slits. Or when the girls at my lunch table were playing this game where they were going around the table and naming the ugliest trait of each person. And of course, for me, it was my eyes. And I'm sure as hell you did not want to be Asian, especially Chinese during COVID when we were being physically attacked and sometimes even killed. And this goes for Asians and any other minority that these people are, you know, striving to be, right? You're taking the positive aspects of each culture, just aiding in the fetishization of each of these, you know, minorities or whatever, and completely neglecting, you know, the hardships or the negative aspects of certain things. And I'm sure when these people get older, you know, they will come to these realizations and they will probably be embarrassed of, you know, their RCTA era, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, listen, I look back in shame, okay, on my Homestuck era, but you know what? I was just enjoying a piece of media very harmlessly. At least I wasn't trying to change my race at 14, you know? Like, I was just reading a really, really, really bad webcomic, you know? It's fine. Like, what would you prefer, chat? Think about it. Like, that you read all of Homestuck, or that you tried to change your race? I'm gonna, you know, some of you might say you wouldn't pick Homestuck, but it's so bad, chat. I even cosplayed. I made my own Homestuck cosplay. Yeah. Die so great. as Dave's right. I dressed up as it's been so long. Trickster. There we go. Got it. Not too long. I still remember. I dressed up as Trickster, Gender Bent, Dave Strider. None of those words are in the Bible. None of them. No words that were in there. None of them. Oh, God. Ugh. Isn't it mostly just like an anime in webcomic form, or is it problematic? Okay, really quick, for anyone who doesn't know about Homestuck, the reason why everyone's embarrassed to say that they have read or enjoyed Homestuck is because the Homestuck community was very cringe. They were terrible. Okay, it was not good. The webcomic is made by some random white dude named Andrew Hussey. And he was just like churning out a bunch of pixel art and like text to go along with it. I think it's like, is it like the longest text in second person? No. Yeah, I think actually it has like the most second person point of view text in like, I think anything. So, yeah, it was very good. Very good. But the reason people are embarrassed to talk about it, yeah, his name was Hussey. Yeah. I think it was spelled with an IE at the end, but let's just retcon that. The problem why people don't like it anymore is because the cosplayers were really, really cringe. Because there are like characters and their skin is gray. And people would put on gray body paint everywhere. And they would like fuck up the hotel bathrooms. And there were some people that were like Sharpieing themselves. So like at some point, some people started getting kicked out of hotels and started banning the cosplayers because they were like, you guys are going to destroy our bathtubs and stop it. We can't let you guys get here anymore. There was also one instance of like a cosplayer like putting like needles in a cookie or something because someone else was shipping the wrong characters together. Like it was bad. Like it was really bad. And I was like, I cosplayed before that happened. You know, like at the peak. And I was like, oh, what's going on here, guys? It's not that serious, man. It's really not that serious. Whoa. And then after that, nobody wanted to be known as someone who read Homestuck. Is there a gray denims? No, I did not paint my skin gray. I would never do that. It's too much work. Also, some people got mild poisoning from their non-body safe paints. Yes, also that happened as well. Also, Patty Krabby, thank you so much for 9 months. Some people got mild
poisoning from their non-body safe paints.
I remember hearing about the cookie. Yeah. It was not good. Yeah, I forget who is the YouTuber. Sarah is her name, I think. And she has a video on Homestuck and Homestuck cringe. And it is terrible. It's really bad. It's not good. And then that's when like most people who just enjoyed reading it were like, I'm not gonna associate with these people anymore. I just thought it was funny to dress up as a character I liked. I don't know about this like trying to murder people thing. I wasn't on board with that. I thought, I don't know what's going on here. I don't. No. So anyways, Homestuck cannot be worse than Bronies. I mean, I don't think anyone was making tributes. As far as I know. Okay? Anyways, okay. A fun fact, Toby Fox helped make music for Homestuck. Oh yes, on many occasions, many occasions, Toby Fox made music for Homestuck. Okay. All right. Let's finish this video. There's only like a little bit left.
Not the most slayful of eras, but yeah, this whole thing was just too unhinged for me not to make a video about it. But I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I hope you all have a happy and healthy day and life. And who knows, maybe the next time you see me, I'll be a blonde-hair, blue-eyed Scandinavian woman if I listen to enough subliminal videos. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day, and until next time. Sorry, I've got to make an emergency call to me madre because It's okay. I guess. Whiter than a snow day. I'm Caucasian, but without the cock.
Dude, watching the fucking... Dude, watching the cuts of this is so sick. So good. I'm biracial, a person of color. Every time I tell white folks I'm white, they say, no, really, what are you? It's one of my favorite trolls because it bothers everyone regardless of their political ideologies. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. What's their YouTube channel link? Of course, of course, of course, of course. This is not just Emily, not even Emily.